Welcome to English 10 Podcast. Hello, I'm Sarah, the hiring manager. Today we'll practice a realistic in-person interview between an employer and a candidate. We'll keep the dialogue natural, clear, and at an approachable level, focusing on practical language and real-world scenarios. Please respond in a calm, steady pace and use simple sentences to convey your thoughts. Let's begin with a short overview of the candidate's background and the reasons for applying. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming in today. I'm glad you could make it. Could you start by telling me a little about your background and why you applied for this position?
Certainly. I've spent 5 years working in quality assurance for software products. I enjoy finding and fixing issues that affect users. I applied for this role because your company emphasizes reliability and good testing practices, which matches my interests. I have experience with both manual and automated testing, and I'm eager to help improve the end-to-end testing process here in a scalable way. I'm also excited about collaborating with cross-functional teams to deliver higher quality software.
That's a good introduction. Tell me about a project where you had a tight deadline. How did you manage testing in coordination with the team?
In a recent project, we had 2 weeks to release a major update. I started by mapping out the critical paths and writing focused test cases for the most important features. I also set up a small automation suite to handle repetitive checks. I stayed in close contact with developers and product managers, holding quick daily check-ins to track progress and adjust the plan as needed. We delivered on time, with fewer high-severity defects than expected, and the release went smoothly overall. I documented decisions and updated the team on risks, which helped everyone stay aligned.
How do you handle situations when you disagree with a developer about a bug or its priority?
I listen to their view and discuss the risk with data and reasoning. Then I suggest a practical path forward, maybe a quick pilot or a temporary workaround while we gather more evidence. The aim is to move forward without slowing the team down. If needed, I propose a small, time-boxed validation of the issue to confirm its impact before escalating priorities.
What would you say is your strongest area in QA, and where can you improve?
My strength is identifying critical paths and designing test plans around real user flows. I'm continually learning new automation tools to cover more areas with less manual work. I'm also working on explaining risks more clearly to non-technical stakeholders so they understand the impact, and I'm building a habit of documenting traceability from requirements to tests to defects.
What additional QA metrics do you track, and how do you act on them?
I track defect leakage rate, defect density by feature, and automation coverage. If leakage is high, I investigate gaps in test scenarios and update the test plan. If defect density spikes, I double-check prioritization and risk assessment with the team and adjust the release plan accordingly.
How do you ensure effective collaboration with developers when identifying root causes of issues?
I hold joint debugging sessions with developers, share concise kill switch and reproduction steps, and document evidence. We agree on a plan, Run quick validations and review results together to ensure alignment before proceeding.
Finally, do you have any questions about the team or the role?
Yes. How does the team measure success in the first 3 months? And what are the main QA challenges you're focusing on right now? What does a typical sprint look like for QA involvement? And how is automation integrated into the workflow?
We're looking at release quality, automation coverage for core paths, and faster defect resolution. The main challenge is data management for testing and ensuring reliable end-to-end monitoring. QA sits with the engineering squads and is involved from planning through release, with emphasis on automation and observability.
Thanks for the clarity. This sounds like a good fit for me, and I'd be excited to contribute to improving quality and speed together.
Thank you for listening to English 10 Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to tune in next time for more practical conversations that help you improve your English for real-world interviews and work scenarios.